So I got the audio and the video of Vlad TV bringing Michael Jai White on his platform, and trying to push a false narrative that FBA is a movement, it's divisive, this, that, or the other. Just another one of the many examples of Vlad TV being the true culture vulture he is and poking his nose in the business and affairs that have absolutely nothing to do with him. Vlad TV is out of line and out of bounds for putting his nose in the black business and issues because if you ask me, Vlad TV is the true definition of a culture vulture. If you look him up in the dictionary, what a culture vulture is, it'd be a huge picture of Vlad TV up there, with his nasty face up there, as being one of the biggest culture vultures that there is, and he does nothing but fan the flames of beef, rather, when brothers and sisters go up there, he promotes beef on there, and he gets brothers and sisters to talk themselves into a walking indictment. We got to take some responsibility for this too, because black people shouldn't even be going up there, supporting Vlad TV, if you ask me, because he don't do nothing but take from the black community without giving nothing in return. And to my knowledge and understanding, he laying with a bed wench, and just because you got yourself a bed wench, Vlad TV don't give you no excuse to be poking your nose into the affairs of foundational black Americans. So I got the audio and the video of this, and we're going to walk through and talk about this culture vulture Vlad TV talking some foundational black Americans is a movement, it's divisive, this, that, or the other. So we were supposed to just be all inclusive and not, codified with people based off of our lineage the same way Africans and people from the Caribbean do. Damn that, they just don't want us to come on cold with one another and, represent our lineage, and it ain't nothing wrong with getting on cold with people and representing your lineage. And he also spoke to the aspects of, us calling people tethers. Not everybody that comes over here that's a black immigrant is a tether, just the ones that sell us out and try to undermine us, and cosplay as us, So Vlad TV, you was totally out of bounds and out of order for even having the nerve, the gall, and the audacity to poke your nose in the black business and issues. So I got the audio and the video of this, and we're gonna walk through and talk about it how we normally do. And if you ask me, it seemed that, he was trying to talk Michael Jai White into, co-signing his narrative that he wanted to push Vlad TV, catching him off guard to get him to say something negatively about our brother Tariq Nasheed. So I got the audio and the video of this, and we're going to walk through and talk about it how we normally do. Fair use.
I had Tariq Nasheed on my show recently. We had a falling out some years back when he crashed one of my interviews, whatever. We talked it out. We realized what the misunderstanding was. He came back, did a cool interview, and his thing, his platform is FBA, Foundational Black Americans.
Okay.
You know about this?
No.
Really? Okay. This is definitely very big on social media. And especially when you talk about reparations, they, people like Tariq Nasheed, which is one of the loud voices in this, in this movement.
Stop right there, Vlad TV. He's talking about it's a movement. He's one of the loud voices, brother Tariq Nasheed, in this movement. They keep saying it's a movement so they can find a way to try to tear FBA down, claiming that it's a movement. FBA ain't no movement. It's a lineage like a Puerto Rican, a Jamaican, a Haitian, an African. Why is us claiming our lineage? People have a problem with that because we weren't just supposed to sit around and let people undermine us. That was what was happening. We was thinking we was all one big collective playing on the same team, and we get these other people undermining our efforts coming over from other places in the diaspora. Them days is over, and Vlad TV totally out of bounds and out of order for saying that it's a movement. He just saying this so he could try to find some way to bring what we doing down by representing our lineage as FBAs, because FBA ain't no damn movement. It's a lineage, you know what I mean? And it ain't nothing wrong with you showing respect and representing your lineage and codifying with other people based off of lineage. That's the same way everyone else does. Puerto Ricans build with inside of Puerto Rican society. Haitians build with inside of Haitian society. We were the only ones that were sadly mistaken, for a while, thinking that all these other groups of black people were playing on the same team as us just based off of them being black. Then we started to learn that they were undermining us and we got on code, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Vlad TV is totally out of order for, even speaking on this topic, and he's the true definition of a culture vulture. I don't even understand for the life of me why our brothers and sisters go up there and entertain this guy, Vlad TV. But let's continue.
Create very much of a divide between American black people and black people of foreign descent. Okay.
FBA don't create no divide among black people or black people of foreign descent. Unfortunately, black people been divided. It just took us a while as foundational black Americans to see this, you know what I mean? Because we thought we were playing as one big black group and collective till we started to learn that these other groups of people were undermining us and selling us out, and doing little hostile things behind the scenes to undermine the best interests of foundational black Americans. So it's nothing wrong with codifying with other people based off your lineage, other foundational black Americans, and coming together in solidarity and unity with other foundational black Americans. Vlad TV don't even have a say-so either way in this. And truth be told, he's out of bounds and out of order. He's nothing but a damn culture vulture. And truth be told, guys like Vlad TV and Adam 22, they bad for black society. And I wish brothers and sisters wouldn't support them, because I don't rock with Vlad TV. I didn't even want to pull up this to do this video on it, but it's a teaching lesson for the FBA family. So I brought it up because I don't even like going to this man's platform, and supporting him. But let's continue.
So they call them tethers even. That's one of the terms they use about like Jamaican Americans or, Africans who live in this country and so forth. Okay.
And we don't call every black immigrant a tether, just the ones that cosplay as us, that come amongst us trying to undermine us and speak on our business and affairs. Not every black immigrant that comes over here is no damn tether. We acknowledge we got some riders, but they were calling us Jarreers, Habibs, Yankees, and we weren't supposed to, get on code with other people from our lineage and recognize this, we weren't supposed to recognize the threat, and work to, to get rid of that threat. We were just supposed to let things come up against us and undermine us. Damn, them days is gone. We ain't got to be all inclusive. We can acknowledge our lineage and codify and accept other people simply based off of lineage, the same way all these other groups of people do. And ain't nothing wrong with that. And Vlad TV is totally out of bounds and out of order, because it seems to me what he's trying to do is get Michael White to, go with his narrative and, say something out of bounds and out of pocket about brother Tariq Nasheed, because we don't call everybody tethers. We know that everyone ain't no tether, just the ones that seek to undermine us, cosplay as us, and put their nose into our affairs, because we can't let this kind of stuff go unchecked. We must acknowledge the threat so we can be able to counteract some of what these no good tethers are doing, because there certainly is a tether class and ain't nothing wrong with acknowledging that. They call us Yankees, Jarreers, Habibs, and whatever else they call us, so ain't nothing wrong with codifying with people with inside your lineage. And Vlad TV is out of pocket, but let's continue.
Americans or, Africans who live in this country and so forth. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of this. What's your take when it comes to this?
You don't got to be a huge fan of a Vlad TV. You have absolutely nothing to do with black society, and you should keep the hell out of black business and issues. You ain't nothing more than a damn culture vulture who leeches, a parasitic leech, draining the life force energy out of black society without giving nothing in return. All you do is fan the flames of beef, talk brothers and sisters into walking themselves into an indictment, even though we got to take responsibility for it, some of that, and stop going up there. Vlad TV is just totally bad, him along with Adam 22 for black society and culture. And I'm not in favor of these two white boys. I can't stand them, truth be told, because I know that they profit off the backs of black people without giving nothing in return. And they do a lot of underhanded things to undermine black society, truth be told.
I'm not a huge fan of this.
You don't gotta be.
What's your take when it comes to this? And there's always been this kind of interesting, divide between black Americans and Africans who live here and so forth. Black immigrants, essentially.
I heard about this. I think I heard about this like 20 seconds ago. So I don't know anything about it. I can't really comment on that. I haven't spoken to Tariq in a minute. I wish I had. I owe him a call. We haven't talked in a while, but he's somebody who's been welcome at the house. Been at the house several times. I've been in his house, but it sounds like we are long overdue. But I don't like anything that's in a division type of thing to be first and foremost.
Acknowledging our lineage ain't division. Vlad TV is trying to, push a false narrative to Michael White, if you ask me, and get him to co-sign his agenda that he's trying to push and validate his talking points.
I think there's been long enough division. I think we should all unite.
Yeah, D.L. Hughley, when I brought this up, he said that it's about as effective as
uniting with every black person. That never unfortunately happened. We've tried that. We were the main ones stomping and pushing for some Pan-African unity, and other people were secretly undermining that. So them days is gone, and codifying based off of lineage is the new thing now. If we find brothers and sisters in the diaspora that want to get on code and ride with us, we support them and we ride with them, vice versa. But them days of letting everybody be in the all-inclusive group and we're as though we're supposed to let people undermine us, them days is gone.
He said that it's about as effective as peeing in a pool and trying to keep it separate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
who is D.L. Hughley? Nobody.
You would say it's separate, but we're all affected by the same thing.
We're all affected. Vlad TV, you ain't even of the community. You ain't affected. You a part of the dominant white society, and you get benefits and perks simply based off your skin. You got $1 million worth of whiteness. Just my thoughts on the matter. But Vlad TV was totally out of bounds and out of order for speaking that FBA is divisive and putting his nose in the black business and issues. Peace.